Emerging evidence suggests that reducing alcohol intake may offer a significant and proactive way to lower the risk of developing dementia, a condition that currently affects more than 944,000 people in the UK alone. While this revelation has serious implications, it also opens up a hopeful perspective. Our daily habits, including what we choose to drink, might have more influence over our long-term cognitive health than we previously thought. The growing consensus in scientific research points to alcohol, not coffee or other commonly questioned beverages, as a critical factor that can either hasten or help prevent brain decline, depending on how it's managed. The latest studies provide both a warning and an opportunity. A 2023 investigation by researchers at Atrium Health, which focused on the effects of chronic alcohol use in mice, showed that even moderate and voluntary alcohol consumption led to noticeable brain atrophy and the buildup of amyloid plaques, both key markers in the development of Alzheimer's disease. These are serious biological changes that affect how the brain ages and functions, and they suggest that alcohol may accelerate the pathological process behind dementia. The study implies that alcohol doesn't have to be consumed in large, binge-like quantities to inflict harm. Slow, steady exposure over time may be equally dangerous. And while these early tests were performed on animals, the implications for humans are becoming harder to dismiss. This concern is amplified by a major 2024 study from Oxford University, where researchers analyzed brain scans from more than 40,000 people. The findings confirmed that alcohol ranks among the most damaging lifestyle factors for the brain, alongside risks like air pollution and diabetes. The areas of the brain most prone to early aging, the regions tied to memory, attention, and emotional control, were also the most vulnerable to alcohol-related decline. Crucially, even low levels of alcohol consumption appeared to leave a measurable impact on these sensitive brain structures. This reinforces the idea that there may be no truly safe level of drinking when it comes to cognitive health, particularly for those with additional risk factors like genetic predisposition or cardiovascular issues. Despite the warnings, this information offers an empowering message. Unlike genetic factors or environmental pollutants, alcohol consumption is a modifiable behavior. That means individuals have the power to make choices that actively support their brain health. Cutting back on alcohol doesn't require drastic or painful lifestyle changes. Even reducing intake slightly can yield measurable benefits. For those who may already have mild cognitive concerns, this choice could help slow the progression of symptoms. For younger adults, avoiding routine drinking may serve as a powerful form of long-term prevention. Another encouraging note is that awareness of the alcohol-dementia connection is growing in the medical community and public health messaging. The NHS currently recommends that adults consume no more than 14 units of alcohol per week, ideally spread out over 3 or more days. While this is a helpful starting point, emerging research suggests that going below this threshold or abstaining altogether may offer the strongest protection for the brain. And while that may seem daunting to those who associate alcohol with social life or stress relief, alternative habits like exercise, meditation, or caffeine-free social beverages are rapidly gaining popularity and can fulfill similar roles without the risk. Moreover, the decision to drink less doesn't mean sacrificing pleasure or connection. Many people report improved sleep, greater energy, better emotional regulation, and clearer thinking after reducing or eliminating alcohol from their lives. These short-term benefits, combined with the potential long-term protection against dementia, make cutting back on alcohol a deeply worthwhile investment in one's overall well-being. We are entering an era where brain health is becoming a central focus of longevity science and public health. The reality that alcohol, even in moderate amounts, can chip away at that goal is unsettling but also clarifying. We now know more than ever before about how alcohol interacts with the brain, and this knowledge equips us to make smarter, more conscious decisions. Reducing alcohol intake isn't just a precaution, it's a strategy. And it's one that each person has the power to implement. In a world where dementia remains an incurable condition, the ability to take action now, through everyday choices, carries profound value. What habits are you willing to change today to better protect your brain for the future.